Hello everyone, welcome back to this lovely genre that you found running around the internet. Today, we're gonna discover the truth, the murderer. I just watched the Somnium earlier.
Yes, we saw.
Yes, I know. We just...
An unidentified figure tried to stab Iris to death.
Cole.
And Date and Iba.
Who is that figure?
Probably so himself.
True, he could imagine himself in his somnium that way. Mr. Date's ego algorithm processed the figure into that particular image.
What are you people talking about? If you're quite done here, hurry up and release me.
He must know something.
Come to think of it, I still haven't heard your explanation for this. 2 days ago, you called Shoko Nadami just after 9 p.m. Why?
That is a private matter that I will not discuss with you.
So, you killed Iris, didn't you?
I didn't.
Are you planning on acting dumb all night? How did you know Iris was stabbed?
I heard it.
What?
On my way to this place, I heard that woman over there talking. Something about a girl who got stabbed in the back.
Are you talking about me?
Yes, you.
I don't remember exactly what I said. It's possible that I mentioned a body with stab wounds to the back.
Boss.
I hate this. I hate this so
It is impossible
much.
to determine now. He very well may not have seen Iris's body.
No. He still must have. He was in the warehouse.
Yeah, what the fuck? Go in a warehouse at 2 a.m.
But does that mean we can conclude for certain that
Go
he
check
saw
the
a corpse?
tuna and shit.
I've been telling you, I don't know anything.
That's impossible. I saw Iris in your dream. You have to have some memory of her.
What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this.
What were you doing at 5 p.m. 2 days ago?
Reading a book at home. You can ask my housekeeper or my bodyguards. They will confirm that for you.
That does match what the bodyguard said earlier.
But they're like family to him. They're not above telling a lie to protect their boss.
Are you kidding me? You know that what we find in Somnium can't be submitted as evidence in court.
Clearly.
Besides, we don't even know for sure if that figure was so.
You
Why are you
said it
so
was.
keen to defend him?
I said that it's probably him.
Excuse me? I'm right here. I can hear everything you're saying.
Doesn't matter. Because she's going to kill you.
No, nothing yet. They arrived a while ago, but that warehouse is owned by Okiura Fishery.
I know. Iba, can you check to see if it's the Okiura we know?
Searching.
I saw it on the monitor. Iba saving Iris as she was being stabbed. Of course, since you and Iba are one and the same, it's like you...
Yeah, whatever.
But that was just a dream.
Yeah, it's
It's
not
not real.
She's dead. She's dead, man. She's just fucking dead. There's nothing you can fucking
Saving
do.
her in Somnium won't save her now. I'm sorry.
The subject of the sink remembers certain persons or objects that appear in Somnium. But they might not have a clear form. Our dreams are sometimes vague or unclear after all. Even the subject of the dream themselves. I told you earlier that the sinker experiences the dream from the perspective of an observer. That is why the person creating the dream can appear within it.
Yeah, but what I don't understand is just that he witnessed the murder, right? He must have witnessed at least the murder. So 100% he knew a girl named Iris and how Iris looked like was stabbed. But he couldn't know how the actual perpetrator was look like? Like, this is what is very confusing me. It's like, wait, you know the victim but you don't know the perpetrator? Shouldn't you look out on the perpetrator rather than the victim? Assuming that he witnesses.
Perhaps they do not have an objective view of themselves. Like a mirror or picture. Perhaps he's never watched himself on television. Rare for a politician, but not unheard of. He lacks that objective picture of himself. He remains stoic and unattached despite his position of power. I find that quite powerful.
Okay.
To be able to put your ego aside and see yourself as God sees you is an ability many charismatic people share.
Interesting point of view. So, can you give me more information? What the fuck
He
did I
may
saw?
not have a rational, objective assessment of himself. So, even if this figure is ambiguous,
It could be so.
indeed.
But the problem is not that. It's more like... he
Imagine
definitely
the human
weaknesses.
brain as being made up of two elements: memory and algorithmic structure. The former is preferable because the latter can be problematic.
1. He murdered her. 2. Is that he's protecting someone? But it doesn't make sense. It's weird.
It can output things based on the inputs it is given. To make this easier to understand, compare this to a computer. Memory is like your data stored on a hard disk. The algorithm is the program. This program controls everything, from higher cognitive functions to primitive instinct. This program is what creates the phenomenon of consciousness. During a sync, the sinker's consciousness, or ego, is brought into the subject's somnium. They enter the subconscious mind, or more accurately, sink into it. At this time, the sinker's memories are left in their original body. Picture an egg. The ego is the egg yolk that goes into
Okay.
the subject's brain. The sinker's memories are the whites, which remain in the shell. The sinker, or rather the sinker as their pure ego, experiences the subject's somnium. But to be precise, it is not only ego. When synced, a modicum of memory data does get sent into the subject's brain. Imagine separating an egg yolk from its whites. No matter how you try, some of the egg whites will always stick to the yolk. This is just like that.
You explained me nothing about something and about nothing at the same time. Oh
In
my
short,
God.
it is your ego algorithm. What you call your mind. Recognition, cognition, consciousness.
It's a bunch of nonsense with a spark of nonsense, and I don't
All
know.
of these processes are incomprehensible without the ego algorithm. However, the Wadjet system is revolutionizing the way we think about consciousness.
Cool.
The Wadjet system controls my core programming.
Using Wadjet, we could map the neural circuitry of the human brain. And we discovered a specific circuit that is key to the phenomenon of consciousness. However, we human beings are still unable to fully grasp it. It's far too complicated. But even if we don't understand it, we can still use it. You don't have to understand electromagnetism to use a microwave oven. The Wadjet system is how we are able to extract the sinker's consciousness. That is what makes syncing possible.
A bunch of nonsense. But I had to listen to
The
him.
investigation team is calling.
That was so much, I don't know, BS. I don't care how the oven works.
This is Date from Abyss. What happened?
Hey, sorry to call you out of the blue. There's something we want to check. Is now a good time?
Sure, what is it?
You said you found a body at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. The one at Ariake? Warehouse District?
Yes, that's right.
Huh.
Why? What happened?
It's, not here.
What's not there?
We searched all over the warehouse. We didn't find any bodies.
Huh?
What do you mean there's no body?
We looked everywhere, but nothing.
Date, I am not doubting you. However, are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I saw it. I know I saw it. I saw Iris's body with my own right eye.
Then perhaps someone moved the body. Between the time we left and CSI arrived.
No, there's another possibility.
There is?
There is?
Date?
Iris!
What are you doing? Barging in without ringing the doorbell? Oh, you see, Mizuki ended up staying at my place. Something wrong?
The world changed.
What the fuck? Okay. How the world changed?
Iba and I saved Iris during the sink yesterday. She wasn't killed.
True, but that was only a dream.
Maybe the dream changed reality.
No. What? How?
Impossible.
Then how else would you explain it? Iris came back to life.
That's so ridiculous.
Stranger things have been known to happen. 2 days ago, Date found Iris's frozen corpse in Mizuki's Somnium.
Yeah, that's the weird part.
It must have been a prophecy.
Boss.
There's a lot of stuff in this world that can't be explained by science.
Boss knack for change is one of her good qualities. And having believes in what she believes in. That's how she established herself as mayor playing in the police department, because she believed what she wanted to. But still...
Date and Iba saved Iris and Somnium.
Yeah, sure, hold the fuck down. How the fuck so Sajumoon knew that the girl was stabbed?
And that changed the history of the real world?
Nah, I don't believe it.
Well, I guess it's not impossible.
Fuck that!
That isn't what you said yesterday.
That was then, this is now. A woman's mind changes with the phases of the moon, you know?
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, I believe in Date.
Doesn't?
I trust him more than anyone else in Abyss. Congressman Sejima is suspicious in more ways than one. Exhibit A. 3 days ago, So called Shoko Nadami's phone. We still don't know exactly why. He only told us it was meant to be private. Exhibit B. So Sejima was at Okiura Fishery Warehouse last night.
This is 100%. We know this. This is true. No matter what. The problem is that you don't really have a good, like, what was the reason for you to go here?
But he didn't inform us of this. There must be something he doesn't want us knowing. Exhibit C. So was in Iris's Somnium. Dreams are constructed from memories. Yet the good congressman denies he ever knew Iris.
Yeah, but we can see it. He definitely knew about the girl. Could it be that corpse is not Iris' corpse? Is someone else?
I sent him home yesterday.
It was a fake body. Because we didn't really check. Oh my god, how dilettante we are. How dilettante we are. Like, okay, if I was me, I would have at least took a picture. But the fact that, oh my god, the fact that Iba just decided to turn off the moment we get in, that's so annoying.
You released him?
Well, you cannot really keep him.
What was I supposed to do? We can't hold him without solid proof. What we saw with Iris hasn't happened yet.
In any case, we have to speak with him again.
It doesn't make sense!
Mizuki went to Bloom Park 3 days ago. She was prompted by a Nile message from Renju.
Zuki that got caught in something serious. Please come, blah 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 blah. Yeah.
There are 3 possibilities. 1. Renju killed Shoko, or was an accessory to the murder. 2. Renju was threatened or blackmailed into luring Mizuki to the scene. 3. The culprit used Renju's phone to send the Nile message.
I believe this is more likely.
In any case, the motive is still unknown. We need to talk to Renju.
Renju, where did you go?
Where did you hide, Renju? No, I don't believe it.
It is absurd. Not possible. Dreams are figments of the imagination. An incident which took place entirely in your mind cannot have any bearing on the real world. That is preposterous. Consider it. If you were to find money in your dream, does your bank account balance go up in reality? If you were to be attacked by aliens in your dream, does a swarm of UFOs invade Earth?
But at the warehouse,
You must have been hallucinating.
Very specific hallucination, I may say.
Within Mizuki's Somnium, you saw Iris's frozen corpse. It is affecting your mental state. Last night, you were so fazed by it that you couldn't speak. If it bothers you to this degree, why not go talk to Iris? Her cell phone is on. I can trace her via GPS. She is currently somewhere in the Lemniscape building. You asked Mama at Marble for information. It is possible she may have something for you by now.
We can talk to Iris's mom as well. She was Renju's classmate, right? Iba told me about her.
I would suggest searching the warehouse again. You may be able to discover why Iris was resurrected.
there are 4 people I should talk to. Sosajima, Iris and Hitomi Sagan, and Mama. And I need to check the warehouse one more time.
We have many avenues of investigation.
Let's get moving.
They will just keep me out. I strongly believe they will just say fuck off. There's no way they'll allow me to speak with him. No fucking way.
Sosajima is a key person of interest in this case. Earlier, the boss cited 3 points of suspicion against him, and I agree with her assessment. I checked the call logs of So's phones. Congressman Sajima has 1 phone under his name, and a burner phone rented under a fake name.
Did you find anything interesting?
Unfortunately, no.
Really?
But I do have something. I looked into So's secretary's phone.
I'm just gonna turn this one off.
One call in particular stood out to me.
Huh?
It was 1 week ago. From Fuchu Prison. The caller identified themselves as inmate number 89.
Number 89?
The visit.
Yes. This is most likely the same person who called HQ.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
So messy. Ah.
Unknown. You would have to ask Mr. Sajima for that information.
Number 89 said he knew who killed Shoko.
He did, but that may be a lie.
Does he have any connections to the Cyclops serial killings?
Unknown. In all honesty, I have no idea.
He's the guy that confessed.
From what I can determine, he is an assassin. He accepts jobs from the criminal underworld for substantial rewards. His code name is Falco.
Falco?
Correct.
Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Yeah. Falco?
Unknown.
You don't know?
He is not registered in any databases. He could be a foreigner or recent immigrant, but it would be impossible to determine from where. However, I did not detect any accent in his speech. I believe we can conclude that he grew up in Japan. Murder. He is serving a life sentence for multiple counts. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
6 years ago?
Oh my god, it's giving me headache.
Should we visit Fuchu Prison?
No, we don't have time. Call up boss. Tell her to request that number 89 be brought to Abyss.
Roger.
Are we actually talking with 89? Oh my fucking god, finally! Freakishly finally! I also believe he's gonna end up poorly.
I heard there was no body found at the cold storage warehouse. Isn't your investigation over? Number 89? Who is that?
An inmate at Fuchu Prison. He used to go by Falco. He was an assassin.
Odd, finding such a person in Japan. What about him?
About a week ago, he called your secretary.
I don't know anything about that. He was probably calling for a pardon or some such nonsense. My secretary probably decided it wasn't worth my attention. If you need information, you can ask her. I can't help you. How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know that girl. I've never seen her before.
Date.
I knew he was lying. This proves it.
I am having difficulty determining his motive for lying. After all, Iris was not killed.
Yeah.
Maybe he's got a secret with her he doesn't want us knowing. What are you hiding so?
I told you I will not answer that question.
And why not? We didn't find anything there. There's nothing to hide.
It appears that he will not respond.
You are beginning to irritate me.
No.
What did you want to talk to her about? What is the private matter you mentioned? What is your relationship with her?
I'll answer your questions when you present a warrant. Haven't you people got enough? I'm very busy, excuse me. Oh, actually, I do have one more thing to tell you. To be honest, Kaname Date, I don't like you.
Me either.
I don't ever want to see you again. So I suggest that you don't show your face here anymore. It's what's best for both of us, understand?
Sol walked away sternly.
Who does this guy think he is?
Date, your blood pressure is skyrocketing. Any higher could kill you. Relax, Date. We still have much to do.
I know.
There's so fucking much to do. This is so messy. Let's talk with Marvel. Maybe she found Ranger. Oh my fucking god. Is actually I'm having a headache. Mild one.
You need more info on Ren?
Yes,
I'm
please.
sorry to waste your time, but I don't have anything for you.
Okay, can we leave? We just leave immediately? No? Okay. Do you know 89?
Oh, Falco?
Oh, she knows.
You know him?
I know him as a famous assassin in the underworld.
Famous too.
Just rumors, though. Nothing specific.
What kind of rumors?
He's good. 100% success rate. No evidence. He was a world-class killer.
Did you ever meet him?
Nope. I don't even know what he looks like.
Any other info?
I know he's connected to the Kumakuras somehow.
Them again.
That's about it. Well, I could use a little help down there, if you know what I mean.
Mama, Jesus Christ. Investigating like a murder, so...
I do not know what she means. Perhaps you should take her up on her offer.
Aiba, no.
Absolutely not.
You know about Renju and the Kumakura gang, right?
Yeah. I heard it from his own mouth right here.
Do they have anything to do with the talent scandal at Lemniscate?
Maybe now they do, since Renju is the president of Lemniscate. But even before that, Renju and the Kumakuras go way back. All the way back to high school.
How deep he was.
Hey, Date. Have you ever seen a dead body?
I remember saying that to me after he went through a bottle.
You're a policeman. I don't know what department, but I assume you aren't handing out traffic tickets. So, how about it?
The answer turned the question around on
What
him.
about you?
Me? Well, yeah. Not just one. Countless bodies. When I was in high school, I had a pretty crazy job. You know the Kumakura gang? I was hooked up to one of their phone fraud scams. I just had to go collect the money from drop points and give it to the Kumakuras. It was an easy job. Eventually, I became friends with the higher-ups. They started taking me with them on jobs.
What jobs?
The target was always an elderly person from the country with no family. Elderly folk who owned a lot of land, you know? They live every day in loneliness and desperation. You just have to be nice to them. That's all it takes. Guys would get to know the old people and they would set up an adoption process. After that, you just have to get them really drunk. Throw them in a tub full of hot water, and they pass. Just like that. Heart attack, brain hemorrhage, or they simply go to sleep and drown. The police almost never investigated.
Well,
It always looked natural, like they died of old age. So the adopted gang members would inherit the land. Then we sell it and make massive profits. I watched a lot of people get killed like that. And I've seen journalists get killed for getting too close to the truth. So Why am I telling you all this? Are you going to arrest me?
I took a sip from my glass, didn't say anything for a while.
You didn't do it yourself, right?
No, I was always the lookout. But still... Date,
Tears fell to the counter, unending. We didn't say another word until the ice in the glass had melted to nothing.
I don't have anything else for you. Sorry, I'm not much help.
No, don't worry about it.
Can you come back again tonight? There's a regular here who is good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight.
Okay.
If you ask him, he might have some information for you.
Tonight?
Yes. I'll be waiting for you. I find it calming.
Is that fish?
Why is that?
Don't ask me.
There's a fish? Oh, let's talk to Iris. I don't know. I don't think she has anything for us. Oh, I saw you getting stabbed like several times in a dream. So I have a feeling you're gonna get stabbed.
I
like,
apologize
big
for yesterday.
time.
I arrived uninvited.
No, I'm grateful. Thanks to you, Mizuki has her voice back.
No, I didn't do anything.
Where's Iris?
I've put Iris through so much. I was 19 and single when she was born. People didn't take kindly to that, but Iris was such a fighter.
Oh, she's pregnant! She must perish! What the heck?
I remember, one time at the nursery, some of the other mothers were talking about me. Iris ran up to them and said, "Don't talk about my mommy!" I'm supposed to be the mother, but it's Iris who's always protecting me. They died when I was 17.
Oh, wow, rough.
I was an orphan, and my relatives lived far away. They might have taken me in, but I was already in my second to last year of high school. It wasn't a good idea for me to move that late. So I decided to stay here, by myself.
And take care of Iris.
Yes.
Jeez.
But Renju would help sometimes.
Renju? Well.
It was always just me and her. Vacations, barbecues, zoos, amusement parks. Oh, that reminds me. When Iris was 5, there was a children's theater show in Bloom Park. It was called Milky Moon. It was about girls as magical space rangers and such. She loved singing and dancing, even as a kid.
We met her at that age, right?
Whenever she heard music, her body would start moving. It was a quirk of hers. And she did it at the show, too, toward the end. When all the Milky Moon girls were dancing to the ending song, Iris climbed up onto the stage and danced with them. I tried to stop her, of course. I grabbed her arm and tried to get her to sit, but before I knew it, she was up there, dancing. And everyone was so excited. Even I was dancing by the end of it. When it was over, she had the biggest smile on her face. "Mama, you're a good dancer." That's the kind of girl she was.
I see. So, where's Renju?
Did something happen to him? You asked me that yesterday.
There's no point hiding it. I thought about Renju's
Right
appearance.
from the hospital? I'm sorry. I have no idea.
We're gonna find him dead.
Whenever she sees someone playing music on the street, she'll run up and join them, right then and there.
Cringe.
Music at the train station, the crosswalk beeping.
Awkward.
Even at convenience stores, when their little chime played, she would start dancing. It almost got her into trouble once. She was on the jungle gym and a truck drove by. It was playing loud music out the windows. She climbed up to the top and started dancing.
Don't the truck?
But she lost her balance and fell. She fractured her leg pretty badly. It was on a Sunday, and it was hard to find an open emergency care. I was carrying her on my back, running and running through town. I could still hear her crying. "Will I still be able to dance, Mommy? Can I still dance?" She cried and cried into my shoulder. It was the only time she ever cried so much. No, that's not true. There was one other time.
89. Do I have to be asking this?
6 years ago, I was the victim of a shooting. After the surgery, Iris came in running, and she was sobbing.
Okay.
Mommy, don't die! Don't die! Please don't die, Mommy! Don't die!
I swore to myself then
Okay.
that I would protect her, no matter what. Iris is everything to me, more important than my own life. Today's a holiday.
Okay.
I suppose there's never a day off for a detective. Oh, but you aren't a detective, right?
Technically, yes. But I still deal with crime.
I see. Today is a holiday.
It is?
You forgot too, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I'm kind of working all the time.
Iris must really enjoy dancing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Though her drawing skills could use some work.
You're talking about this?
Drawing skills?
Look at the drawing on the wall.
She probably
I've been
drew it
wondering
when
about
she
that
was
picture.
kid.
Iris drew it when she was 12.
That's you on the left and Iris in the middle, correct?
Yes,
And who's on the right?
the man I was dating at the time. It was only for 3 months,
But summarize it for me. The drawing on the wall looks interesting. Maybe too interesting. Okay, I have to click
I met
it.
him about 6 years ago. Have you been to the Kume Shrine in the Minato district?
Yes.
I was praying there one day, and I heard a voice. Well, more like a groan. Behind the shrine, I saw a man sitting on the ground. He was bleeding badly from his stomach. I took out my phone to call an ambulance, but he grabbed my wrist, and he held me, and then he kissed me.
Bloody rape!
I was shocked, but when I stared into his eyes, then I heard footsteps, and then a bunch of men yelling. They were looking for him. When the voices and footsteps faded, he let me go. Don't call an ambulance, and don't call the cops. I knew he had to be a criminal, so I took him to an underground clinic I knew.
Damn, he told me, how do you know an underground clinic?
You took him to a mob doctor?
Yeah.
Renju's friend. I only met him once.
Okay. Okay.
Even though we had our first kiss seconds after meeting each other, it took a long time before I got to see him again. The first time we held hands was when we watched a horror movie together. The first time I took his arm was when we went to a haunted house in an amusement park. But I wasn't the one who grabbed him. A zombie jumped out and scared us, and he clung onto my arm. He had that cute side to him. And I was falling in love.
Psychopath murderer getting scared by a zombie. It's like, it sounds so fake. Okay,
Our
tell me
second
more.
kiss was in the car. It's cliche, I know. But we drove around at night, looking at all the lights. We parked our car near a warehouse.
It's like hearing your
and
mom
kissed.
love story. It's just like, okay.
I don't think we ever said I love you, but we both knew. We were getting closer and closer. I introduced him to Iris about a month after I first met him. Iris never had a father figure in her life before. She warmed up to him immediately and treated him like a real dad. From then on, it was always the three of us together. We would go to the beach, to the river, the zoo, the amusement park. Going to barbecues with another person was a new experience for me and Iris. Everything felt so fresh. Every day was so exciting. Oh, sorry. You asked about the picture.
Thanks.
He wanted to make okonomiyaki one day. He was working with the hot plate. It was ridiculous. He was trying to flip one, and it flew up in the air and landed right on my head.
Great.
Iris saw the whole thing and laughed and laughed. I hadn't seen her laugh like that in a long time. I was having so much fun that I put an okonomiyaki on their heads too. Plop, plop. I added the bonito flakes and mayo and sauce.
Oh, you added the sauce too?
At this point, there was no going back.
Yeah.
Eggs flew, flour going everywhere. The room was not a pretty sight. After our battle, we laughed like crazy. We were rolling around on the floor. So Iris decided to draw it. It's nostalgic,
Was I with a puppet?
but those days didn't last. 6 years ago, in November, a man with a gun broke into our house. Fortunately, Iris wasn't home at the time, but my boyfriend was. That's why the gunman came. He wanted to kill him. He wanted to kill him, and he would never stop. He pulled the trigger. I tried to protect him. The bullet hit me, but the police arrived. They were both arrested and incarcerated.
That was so fucking quick.
Why was he after your boyfriend?
Before he met me, he committed some terrible crime. I don't know the details, but it was awful. So he became a target for underworld criminals. I don't know exactly why, but I know that he betrayed them in some way.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
I had heard that that incident was a random break-in gone wrong.
Oh. That's not true. I lied about it at the time, because of Mizuki. Mizuki is Iris's friend. If she found out, Iris would find out too. I didn't want Iris to know.
Know what?
That
I was dating a criminal.
Yeah, that my stepdad was the
It
criminal.
was her father figure. Iris looked up to him. If she found out about his past...
She probably found out, eventually.
Date, we can't spend time reminiscing.
I agree with Aiba, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
Finally, thank you. There's not much information. We already knew all of it. Let's go Lemmy's Gate. Maybe we're gonna find Ranju. Come on, come on. Let's get a move. There's a crime to solve. There's a murderer to
I'm
solve.
so aggro right now.
You are?
Who says that?
No, buddy. I don't know who say that.
Why are you angry?
You backed out on your Shovel Forge promise.
Yes, I did. It was
didn't make any
$18.
promises.
Was too expensive. I'm joking. It's probably 24 now. Minecraft. How much is Minecraft now? 24, 25, right? I think when I bought it was like at 18.
You promised me a date, though.
I did go to your house.
2 minutes before midnight.
Yeah,
You didn't even
that
take
counts.
me anywhere.
Yeah, because we only had 2 minutes.
We could have gone somewhere. Iturup, Kunashir, Shikotan, Habomai?
I don't know any of these places.
Absolutely not.
Then you should have come earlier.
Well,
Okay, tell me. I saw your body.
Iris, promise you won't laugh, but I saw something at the cold storage warehouse last night.
What?
Your dead body. I told you not to laugh.
But, come on, Date. I'm alive. I'm right here.
I'm a fake Iris.
Look, I can jump around. Woohoo!
Stop, I'm serious. In my dream, I saved you from being killed. And here you are, which is why I was like that when I went to your house yesterday. Sorry, there's no point in telling you all this.
She looked at me like, is this in your eye?
No, it's fine. Sorry for laughing. I just didn't know what was up with you.
Huh?
I believe you, Date. Maybe you were in a parallel world or something.
Another bizarre explanation.
Of nothing. They explain anything. Aiba, that was not bizarre. It was not an
What about
explanation. I don't need to hide it, blah blah
A
blah.
traffic accident? I'm worried.
Any idea where he could have gone?
I'm sorry. No?
I think Iris helped the actual murderer to kill Ranger. From the other timeline.
I've seen him on TV.
Yeah, cool.
Ever met him?
No.
Okay, this is worrisome.
Not at all.
No, not at all. Off?
Yeah, from school.
Oh, yeah. It's a holiday. So I decided to come to Lemnis Gate. We're going to do a recording for a show soon.
There's no rest for the wicked.
I know you were mad about our date, but why was your phone off? I couldn't get a hold of you. Last night around 2 a.m., someone visited you. Who was it? And you left the house as well. Where did you go?
You really want to know?
Yes.
Yes.
And you'd do anything for the answer.
Yes.
Yes.
All right then. Shovel Forge.
Lovely.
No.
Oh, well, come on. Come on, at this point you have to accept, man.
Then go on a date with me.
Again, no.
But you owe me for yesterday.
I told you I couldn't get a hold of you.
Objection. Even if you did get a hold of me, you didn't want to see me anyway, right?
Oh, me.
Until you fulfill your promise, I won't tell you anything.
Come on. Come on!
So, what are we doing?
What do you mean?
For our date, of course.
Why she want to date me so badly? Don't go there. Okay, let's go.
Fine.
Hey, wait a minute.
What do you want?
Yay! So you'll play Shovelforge with me?
Yeah.
I will not.
Okay.
So we'll go on a date then.
Yes.
Deal. And you have to honor our agreement this time.
I can't believe it.
I'm trying, but I need to know where the fuck she went.
Oh, but we can't go right away. I have a recording coming up.
She's gonna disappear and die.
I should be done by 3 though.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Tessa, we're starting soon. Got it! So, Date, meet me back here at 3?
Yeah.
If you ditch me, I will be beyond furious. Anyway,
I'm gonna
bye for
ditch
now.
her. Bye! Can't definitely ditch her. I was minded to stroll over to studio.
There is no point remaining here. Let's get moving.
I know. Get the heck out of here. Immediately to the cold storage! With the eyebrow in my left eye socket, I walk into cold storage where he's. I could see my brat. Look around, shivering, nothing seemed changed from last night though. Wasn't there a box?
It's a wooden box. There is nothing inside.
There's a car box on the floor. Polar bear. There's nothing in it. Really? There's nothing here? I expected like the suit. The suit. The suit.
There are numerous cardboard boxes on the shelves. There is nothing abnormal about them.
What's in it? What's inside them? What's inside them?
Hi, I'm Jemimon.
Iba, the jokes, you've gotta stop.
Forklift?
A forklift. It doesn't seem like it's in use. It was likely just left here.
Well?
A forklift. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. The crane on the ceiling. Nothing has changed.
There's literally nothing. Is that a fridge?
A switchboard. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. That machine is used to cut ice. Do they store ice here? There are only a few items on the shelf. It is likely that this warehouse isn't in regular use. You first arrived here yesterday at 9 p.m. At that time, lying on this workbench was...
Iris's dead body, covered with a white cloth.
But the second time...
The corpse was gone.
It was 11:25 p.m. But the body could not have simply vanished. Crime scene investigation was here before 11:25 p.m.
When did they arrive?
According to the report, 10:30 p.m. After we finished sinking with So.
It took them an hour and a half to get here?
Oh my god, that's a long ass time.
Correct.
Why did it take them so long?
Unknown. The report does not specify. Perhaps a result of outside influence.
My boss told them to go there after an hour.
Outside influence?
My boss.
In any case, there is nothing of note about the bench.
Aiba
Examining
knows
it will
about
not
that.
reveal any further information.
Aiba definitely knows about the boss. The likely she must know. Because we actually call our boss. We didn't call anyone else, right? Oh, it was Peter. No, we told Peter and Peter told boss. So the likelihood of my boss to influence that was very high. Because 1 hour and a half is fucking ton of time. Really anything else? Nothing. Nada. Zero. Spaccato. Here's the thing. The buttons. There's bloody nothing here. Are you for real? I'm just gonna click randomly. Hopefully I can find
But
something.
finding nothing may, in fact, be something.
What do you mean?
I was just thinking out loud. Let's get going. Date, your temperature is dropping.
I can
At
see.
this rate, they might find your body in here.
Okay, I'm annoyed quite a lot. I need to talk to the boss. To the boss. So I entered the room, the boss smiled like she was waiting
I took
for me.
care of what you asked for.
Number 89?
He's here, in the interrogation room.
I'm on it.
You'll go without me this time. I have some errands to run.
No, there's a chance he will confess, right?
One of the higher-ups needs me.
Cause, no, wait, who was in the room with us?
I'll have Pewter go to the interrogation with you.
Yeah, it was Pewter with us,
Understood.
right? I think she doesn't want to meet him. Or she doesn't want him to meet her at least. Hey, no light or no see. Can you stop heart beating? Okay, no heart beating. Ouch, ouch.
Let's get started.
Is he gonna repeat the whole story again? Oh my god. You know what? Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this episode. We're gonna interrogate Sejima. I'm gonna try my best to edit every bullshit apart, so the repetition kind of deal, you know what I'm saying? As always, hope you enjoyed this. Hopefully we can make it shorter for the boys, and always shorter. Anyway, take care of yourself. Don't bother mama. Drink water. Stay hydrated. Yeah, let's go with that. A lovely day, a lovely evening, and good lovely bye.